It might be time, really. These experts are discussing portions that are about to break, is I correct? And it's going to blow apart. Would we be able to attend? Would we be able to attend? Guys, DAIVD definitely just changed his profile photo, symbolizing something is definitely on the horizon. Hi there, I'm hoping you're showing me the excerpts for about $2.98. Today is definitely in the green. Guys, have a look at this. We are clearly pumping here, isn't that right? All we need is for Bitcoin to begin to awaken as well. I believe that things will then pick up speed. We are now at the third section of the xrp community, folks. Now this from Sochukang is really intriguing. Things are about to get exciting, so please like this video. To start, we observe Howard Moon once on 908 for the timestamp that was tweeted out of the moon, correct? This should go without saying. Well, which informs us, is the moon coming up, correct? Guys, this is the timestamp for today. The date is 908, September 8th, 98, from Big Short. We pumped, but it's not the moon, is it? The moon is actually attempting to convey a message here, isn't it? What is he attempting to explain, if we give it any thought? Correct? He appears content. Is it truly 8 o'clock? Could it truly be 9 or 9-8 from Big Short? He did say to follow me through to the conclusion, but is it 13 or what? Could it be that he is referring to the moon here, most likely from Mr. Poole on 8, 9 or 9-8? Is there a Christmas tree? Is it September? Correct, guys? I'm not even joking every month. It appears to be Christmas. I'm serious. I'm serious. Correct? Yes, but I'm not sure how this is even feasible. Maybe. Poole then informed us that the parabola on 8, 9 or 9-8 is correct. Mirrored. 9-8. Parabolic. Then. However, if you look at XRP's chart right now, you can see that it has been developing a parabola for years. Correct? Gentlemen, it has been growing steeper and steeper over time, correct? That's all we have to enter, right? All we have to do is get out of this situation and go on the rampage. However, if you haven't noticed, they are telling us that all of these tweets are bullish. All aboard on 999 timestamp, boys, from Mr. Poole. Alright, this is for the Delta tomorrow. I take it that people are preparing here and diving in. If you haven't noticed, all of their suitcases are packed. Take a look. It might represent those who own XRP. Isn't that right? The president of El Salvador just tweeted, "Brace up, buttercups." So, that's no, check this out, people. What's going on here? Correct? What's this about? Anyway, this number is 991, correct? 1 plus 8 is 991. Right in Gematria, 1991 comes out to the Phoenix, which comes out to either 91 or 19. Well, buttercups, buckle up. Why? Correct? Now Q's warned us that things are going to become rough, so buckle up. Buttercups. Well, it's going to become rough. The delta for this was September 10th after that. Alright. Well, yes folks, things could start to go awry here. Sincerely, that's what we discussed. That it might get explosive this week, isn't it? To me, when they say to strap up, it makes me think, hey, we're going to go up down, right? Perhaps a lot of volatility. The date of today is Mr. Poole, 908. To fasten your seatbelt too. Thus, El Salvador's president has certified that Mr. Poole is present. As if this stuff simply cannot be made up. Can you? I believe we currently live in a simulation, therefore you really can't. Since it's not very frequently that DAIVD SCHWARTZ does this, I believe that he has buckled up, people. Modifies his profile photo. It happens occasionally, but not very often, guys. DAIVD SCHWARTZ, whose real name is David Joel Koss Schwartz, just changed his profile image. What does it currently display? Isn't that him? Hey, this is him holding a baby phoenix on his shoulder to the left. And he's watching out for the future, guys, isn't he? Wearing his XRP captain hat, he gazed toward the horizon, and he only sees XRP when he sees the phoenix bird. It's interesting that all he sees is XRP, but it might also be X marks of spots. It appears that the Phoenix community has been requesting David Shrew to change his profile photo for the past 32 days. 1, 2, calendar, the bearable person. September is a time when everything is golden. I'm rather certain there are X's, which stands for X marks the spot. Now, DAIVD SCHWARTZ has a serious pirate obsession. Correct? Yes, this is the original image that appears to be the current situation. Guys, there it is. Yes, but why is he so fixated with pirates in this place, like ours? This is a fantastic discovery. Alright, this is a fantastic discovery. This connection is incredibly lovely and crazy. David gave you another tour of the liftoff day. Guys, pay attention to this. This is completely absurd. We just saw David SCHWARTZ cosplaying, which is the act of dressing up as a pirate. It seems like he has been doing this for his entire career. Take a look at this one. You mean the XRP treasure hunt, You mean the hunt for the X that indicates the location? That's what we just discussed. Guys, this is where the real reward lies. Pirates. On Halloween, Barack Obama was dressed as a pirate and accompanied by his mother. Oh my, me, skull and bones. Everybody is a pirate. Speaking of pirates, he discovered that if the topic is all about them, there is a day known as National Pirate Day. September 19th is the date. Alright, September 19th. It's interesting because the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates for the first time on that date. Years have passed. Alright, that was really odd the previous time they did it. The Julian calendar, which shows September 6th, changes to the Gregorian calendar, which shows September 19th, 9609669. Mr. Paul has also given us that number, correct? I must say that presentation was quite stunning. I suppose we'll see what occurs. Once more, XRP is the phoenix. Right here, the infant phoenix, from Mr. Paul. That's the baby phoenix. Alright, this month on the 9th, DAIVD SCHWARTZ Pirate 333 will be released. Okay, so another 9 might be R, as the pirates say. Guys, R. I believe the letter R adds up to 18, so 1 plus 8 is 9. Insanely good. Let's wait and see. Pirates of the Caribbean was released on September 11th, 2003. However, things are starting to become interesting. The advisors to President Vladimir Putin have just confirmed Mr. Putin. That needs to be eliminated. Check out this article from Bitcoin magazine as well. UNICEF is utilizing cryptocurrency and stablecoins to pay down its $35 trillion debt, according to a new advisor to Russian President Vladimir Putin. So they're gonna do it that way. I wanted to know how the debt would be reset. Correct. Stable currencies appear to be crucial in this process of going from zero to nothing. Now furthermore, we did state that stable currencies will remain here, so Ripple, since they wish to participate in the new furniture system, they created their own stable coin, LSD, correct? Well, which of these is related to being reset? Zero debt. Nevertheless, for this reason, the Fed has not targeted Tether. And as a result, it seems likely that the Fed created Tether. I believe they take it down, but it appears that this is also their strategy, along with cryptocurrency. Recall their obligation, $35 trillion. Generally speaking, the global market has two different currency segments. One of the American tasks is evidently demonstrated by Washington's actions in this direction. They genuinely wish to address the issue of declining dollar trust by assisting the entire world and moving everyone to the cryptocurrency cloud. The United States, as it was in the 1930s and 1970s, will be able to resolve its financial issues. The US will eventually devalue this debt when a portion of it is converted to stable currencies. Simply put, they depreciate everything and start again after driving into the crypto cloud with a $35 trillion debt. This is for people that enjoy cryptocurrency a lot. That appears to be the strategy. But Mr. Paul made the initial call, correct? Stable coins are therefore extremely intriguing. Paul, 908 timestamp. Is he going to wake up? He hasn't said much. Take a look at this phoenix. That might also be a phoenix. An association with DAIVD SCHWARTZ, from Howard Moon. 908 September 8th. Right here. XRP is a unicorn, correct? 908 timestamp, in addition. Okay, so this is an emergency related alert code. R908 Scorpion. I believe November is Scorpion season. However, Mr. Paul's fountain from 716 today continues to rise and never stop. The Chinese lunar date, 716, corresponds to today's September 8th. Has it started? Things are getting really exciting, aren't they?